Okay, Focus. I'm doing a series called State of the School 2024. This is the 11th, I think, in the series, and I'm now on the overarching subject of housing. How could I house people here? And Focus is the basic unit. Uh, I've um, I, I've filmed so much about this, and I've talked so much about Focus. Sometimes it's one word, sometimes it's two. If you would go to my channel and look Focus, it would be almost endless. But I did write a book on it. I'll give you the link for that. And I also did a series called Guided Building of a Focus. Uh, I'll give you the link for that. That's a YouTube series, about 50 videos long, I think. I'll come back to that, I think, in a minute. But a Focus it's small, but I hate to use the word tiny because it's nothing like a tiny house as those words are used currently. It's so small that it doesn't require any kind of permits at all, except to occupy it. Human occupation would require something else, I guess. But you know, in a desperate situation, people are going to occupy it. It's less than 100 square feet. Its footprint, which is, and 100 square feet is that line that makes permits and various other kinds of things uh, uh, required. Now, it can't be built on a floodplain, but you don't need to go through any kind of government stuff because it's so tiny. The thing is, it's 2 stories. There's another 100 square feet, roughly, above it, and the roof extends out 2 feet in all directions. So going from roughly 8 by 12 and 5 inches, it goes to 12 by 16 and 5 inches, or actually just 16. That's the roof line with the drip edge. So you see, it involves a lot of surface, and the roofs are intended for gardens. So you've got a lot of space, and the area between the walls and the drip edge workbenches around it. They have dirt floors. That was a revelation of mine. I had started building them with wooden floors, thinking somehow they had to. I realized that they're actually better with dirt floors. But that's kind of another matter. Anyway, these Focus can be built for somewhere between $200 and $1,000 each, uh, depending on how much of the material you can salvage. They're built out of 1 by 6, mostly rough sawn 8-foot lumber. The longest piece of wood in these is 8 feet, and it's rough sawn, so I get it straight from the sawmill. 1 by 6, preferably oak, but it could be pine as well. It wouldn't matter. And the infill between the framing is done with pallets. It takes about 70 pallets actually to build one of these. And there's where a lot of your expense would be. Used pallets I can get for $2 each. That'd be $140. I actually mostly have gotten them free, but the framing does cost a little bit of money. But anyway, I get into all of this, and the book is called Building Focus with Pallets and Rough Sawn, and I'll give you the link for that. It was never published except online. And the series I already told you is called Guided Building of a Focus. Now, in that series, I build squat ones. They're very short because I'm working on the roof to figure out the design of the roof. They're intended to be moved, and I'm going to be moving them. As a matter of fact, I've got one full Focus frame to move to be the top of my triple privy, and I've got 2 Focus roofs to be taken down to the pig fold. So I'm not giving you much of a description of it, but I'll give you the links and you can see what it is. And with those, each Focus could house 4 people, a nuclear family of 4. They would be comfortable.